See, when it comes to physical body and the mind, no two human beings have come with the same capabilities, isn't it? Physically, mentally, what one human being can do, another human being cannot do. It's in so many different ways. So instead of getting a title that I'm attention deficiency, I'm ADD, ABC, XYZ, so many things the thing is, how to maximize who you are. You have attention deficiency, but I had another kind of problem. I had too much attention. If I pay attention to this one, I can't shift my attention to this. I'm just looking at this only for hours. People thought I was going crazy because I had too much attention. So, don't go on labeling yourself this and that. Who decides you have attention deficiency? Is there some standard, how much attention you must have? Or how much attention you must get? There is no such standard anywhere, isn't it? You're making it up. The problem is, right from childhood, children are labeled and they are supposed to carry this label for the rest of their life. What level of attention you have at 5, what level you may have at 6, at 7, at 8, at 15 or 20 can be entirely different. Haven't many of you evolved through this process? Huh? Haven't you? First day school you couldn't figure a damn thing, maybe later on you did well. Or maybe first day you looked like you understood everything, by the end of the year you did nothing. Yes or no? So, you're at a certain age, now you get drawn to somebody, you don't have to concentrate, isn't it? Hello? You don't have to concentrate, they will invade. So it is only a level of interest. If you have a deep level of interest in something, attention will come. Why will it not come? You still have not found any interest in anything. I don't know which part of the mechanics you're handling in London. So, if you become profoundly drawn to something, why will you not have attention? Attention will come. Do I have as much attention as somebody else? Maybe not. I never had any attention for what was happening in the classroom, because I didn't find that interesting. But my attention was in all kinds of things. So right now, find something that you're passionate about, attention will come. Why will it not come? Not necessarily what I said. Chemistry working for your attention. Other things need little more effort to pay attention to. You need to develop some intensity of passion, that's something that is important. What you think is important. If this comes into your perspective, attention will naturally come. I know others will say other things, but what I am telling you is whatever your state of mind has been from your childhood to now need not be the state of your mind for the rest of your life. The easiest thing to do is change the framework of our mind, isn't it? To change the framework of our body is very difficult. To change the framework of our mind is the easiest thing to do because that is the most flexible thing. But that you have made it like a concrete block. You have made this into a concrete block, that is also a good thing when it's done well, but head can be used for many more things. And you can do many more things only if you keep it completely fluid and flexible. Otherwise, a concrete block is useful only for certain things. So it doesn't matter what labels they put on you. If you wish, you can change the structure of your mind.
How to focus with ADHD. Finding strategies that work for you is important. If you have adult ADHD, not everyone has the same abilities, symptoms, experiences or challenges. So it might take trial and error to determine how to focus with ADHD and which strategies are right for your needs. People with ADHD are often pressured to use techniques such as a planner, schedule, and organization systems focused on neurotypical expectations. You might find such a tools helpful, but you might also feel they are stress inducing or distracting. And while ADHD is often framed in terms of deficiencies or challenges, it is important to remember that this form of neurodivergence also comes with certain benefits and strengths. For example, while you might sometimes struggle to stay focused on boring tasks, your high energy levels mean you often have the enthusiasm and motivation to pursue your goals. The key is to find ways to minimize the challenges of ADHD, often by playing to your strengths. As you learn how to focus with ADHD, some of the following techniques may be beneficial. Avoid multitasking. Staying focused and on task is necessary to get work completed. Some people find that this is when multitasking becomes a problem. Rather than staying focused on one task, an individual becomes distracted by multiple tasks, yet none ever gets completed. Multitasking hurts productivity and causes people to lose time switching between tasks. Some studies have found the multitasking can impair attention. Others suggest that it impedes execution functions, which are cognitive processes that allow people to plan, organize, and execute behaviors. Because tasks take longer, work might spill over into non work hours, including evening and weekends. This often creates more stress and less downtime for fun. It also infringes on home life and makes it more difficult to keep a healthy work life balance. Try doing one thing at a time. Instead of multitasking, you might try a focused single tasking approach. The key is setting a time limit so you can focus all of your attention on a specific task for a set period. Once the time is up, try taking a short break before either returning to the same task or moving on to a different task. This ensures variety and can be a great way to stave off boredom rather than trying to shift your focus between multiple projects. It gives you a chance to work on one thing at a time while minimizing other distractions. Use a timer. There is a more than one way to use a timer. For some people, setting a timer for 45 minutes of work followed by a 15-minute break can make it easier to get through the day. Shorter break periods may work better for other people. The trick is to be sure that the amount of time you allow for work is significant enough to complete a portion of the task at a hand, and that break time is long enough to feel refreshed but short enough to avoid getting involved in a new activity. Promote technique. One variation of this is known as the Pomodoro technique. Try setting a time for 25 minutes and spend that time focused solely on working on a single task. When the timer sounds, give yourself a 5-minute break. After the break, get back to work for another 25 minutes. Repeat this cycle a total of 4 times. After the last cycle, give yourself a 20 to 30 minute break. However, feel free to change this approach to suit your needs. You may find that you need to use longer or shorter period of work cycles. For example, you might try 15 minutes work time pair with 2 minutes break. Break tasks into manageable chunks. When you have ADHD, you may find that big project seems overwhelming. You might struggle to figure out where and how to get started, how to organize the steps of the project, and how to maintain motivation to get it done. Breaking tasks into smaller pieces can help you feel less overwhelmed with all there is to do. When work feels insurmountable, procrastination can quickly take over, and getting started on any task can be hard. Chunking work into smaller, more manageable steps helps.